Hello, everybody. Welcome into Friday night, November 14th, 2025. Ken Shot Live with the Zoom homies. Zoom homies, Rich, Bill, Sam, boys, gentlemen,
Hello.
boys, gentlemen.
Hello.
We have confirmed audio. Good, good, good. Great guy. First, I did it again. Ha ha. Scott says condolences to Greg. Hello, Scott. Scott says hi to all. Rick Lakes was fourth. No, Rick was third. Greg first. Scott said Rick was third. Congratulations. John was fourth. He says hello, asking if I'm getting a late start. No, I start every night right at 10 o'clock. I usually start a couple minutes early, and then by the time it runs through its thing, it's usually there about 10. John's asking me if I have no heart. Apparently, I don't. I have no idea. Hello, Greg. Greg is
Howdy.
checking to see if we can hear him, and now I don't. Scott says hello to John. V me up, Scotty from John. Ken cut it close. I was wondering. Yeah, there's a reason it was so late getting started. We ran a MEM 86 test on my DaVinci machine today because of the DaVinci issues we've been having, and it passed with flying colors. As the thumbnail indicated, it's good to go from the memory aspect. And then we ran a thing for the processor, and it's good to go. Then we finally said, light bulb went off in our head, and we said, let's look at the event log. And we found some things there that we're going to discuss tonight after the stream and see if we can figure out what's going on with my DaVinci because it's functional for about 15 seconds. And then it just, you have to restart it and go all over again. So I had to piece things together literally in about a 15-second clip to get things done. Um, Hopefully, we can figure it out and it's nothing serious. So far, CPU is good, memory's good, hoping the GPU is good. And then that would indicate it's an issue somewhere else. So we have a lot of in the event log. There's a lot of um, errors that say NVLDDMKM. You guys want to Google that? That's November Victor Lima Delta Delta Mike Kilo Mike. It points to the graphics card, and that we're going to test it tonight by starting DaVinci and crashing it, and then going back to the event log and see if the numbers correspond or the times correspond. But anyway, um, cutting it close. Yeah, sorry about that. I do apologize. Hopefully it won't happen again. Hard to determine if KSL is on or off. uh, Usually a little bit of both. John agrees with Scott. John got a new toy today. He got a leaf blower that apparently will blow an airplane out of the sky. Pretty powerful from what he was explaining to me. Trees are finally getting bare. Yeah, it is that time of year. Although tomorrow it's supposed to be 68 degrees, and I've already told my niece I'm taking her to work in the morning, and right after Doug is over, maybe a little sooner than when Doug is over, I am going to go play 9 holes of golf. I didn't get to go today. Long story on that, but anyway, John and Scott are having some chit chat. Apparently, Scott was having some issues posting chat messages this afternoon. Again, I'm guessing he's referring to possibly on YouTube. Not real sure. They showed up on his phone, but not on the TV. Close the chat, reopen, and message is gone. I'm not real sure what that's on. Let me keep going here. Talking about their leaf pickups in the city. Ski Man is in the house. Hello, Ski. Good to see Ski. He was on Rick's early. Long Dog, check your graphics card fans. Make sure we did that the other day. The graphics card fans are fine. There's just something not right. We're gonna figure it out. We will figure it out. I'm sure once all the homies get there, and we will get it figured out. But that's a good idea. Another thing to do is pull the graphics card and clean the slot and connector for. Yeah, it's a little bit more work than at this point in time I really would like to do. And I mean, if it becomes necessary, by all means, I'll do it. But kind of avoiding that now. Mabel's in the house. Overall, the problem you're experiencing, not but the graphics card can do weird things. Hello, Mabel. Mabel says hi to Richard. Was she here earlier and I just missed it? And I don't know if she's referring to Rich or me. As you all know, my middle name is Richard. By the way, streamer speaker should work.
English.
There we go. See, right like we practiced it, John. Good job. 4 hours of trying to get that right. Oh, Mabel's getting in on the let's get on the Ken bandwagon. Ken, hate you, Ken. You missed my first comment. My fist comment. Oh, did you give me the fist comment, Mabel? Damn you, Ken. All right, let me go see where I missed the comment at. I apologize. Oh, smashing the thumbs up from Illinois. You're in Illinois now? Did you move from Iowa to Illinois? Or are you on a road trip? The inquiring minds want to know. Just asking. Do you have onboard video after you move the GPU? Let me ask my tech consultant. Bill, do we have onboard memory on our
Yeah.
motherboards? Yes, John, we do.
On board.
Yeah. I know where he's going with that. Just to make sure there's nothing wrong with your important file. Okay, I missed something. Run DISM from that video we were talking about. From the video we were talking about. We were talking about a video. Okay. Not sure what you're referring to, but okay. Yeah, I mean, it's probably I probably am gonna end up watching CBS out of Hawaii tonight, if I don't even wait and get them from Darren and watch them sometime tomorrow. Although tomorrow, take my niece to work, football game's on at noon. I plan on playing golf either right after Doug or a little bit before it, and then picking my niece up. So I've got a busy day planned for tomorrow. Hopefully my little brother will want to play at least 9 holes. That's all I'm planning on playing right now is 9 holes. And I'm going to mute Greg because I hear his TV, so we will no longer hear. I don't know if you guys are hearing it or not, but I'm hearing it up here in my ears. So, and that's probably because I'm hearing it through Zoom. There comes Chris and Max. You guys talk about me being late. Look at this. Greg was late. Max and Chris are late. Kid needs a DVR. Not really. I'm good. Darren Gilhome can get me just about any television show and or movie I would like, and I put it on my drive here. I started on the computer here on VLC, and I cast it over to my TV, and it works flawlessly. It's beautiful. I've had one issue with that the entire time I've been doing this, and that was the video stopped. But the audio kept going, and then for some reason, I don't know what happened. But you like that, Sam? Badgers are going to give the rest a couple of dollars for the win over IU. I use favor to win, but you just never know. You just never, ever know. On any given day, any given team can beat anyone. Ghetto Fortnite Retro Gaming is in the house. He says, "Hi everyone, hello Ghetto. Mabel is watching from Illinois. Road trip. She wasn't sick. She just was going. She was going to Illinois and she didn't want to tell anybody. I bet she went to the Barrel House and is having dinner at the Barrel House. Now, I don't have any inside information on that. It's just me thinking out loud. Dr. Ghetto, good evening. Mabel, don't give Ghetto any ideas. Watching from Western New York. Yeah. You're kind of north too, though, aren't you, Sam? Aren't you kind of like, no, you're straight west?
South.
Okay.
South. Southern tier, actually, considered.
All right. Because I know when we went to Niagara Falls, we drove right by an exit that had your city's name on it. And I'm like, man, if I didn't know that Sam was out of town, I would pop over there real quick and say hi. But
Yep.
I knew we had already discussed it, and I knew you were around town. Mabel says she's still sick weekly, but need to refresh myself. Missy's channel's in the house. Hello, Missy. Lisa's Got Style is in the house. Hello, Lisa. Haven't seen her in a while. Good to see her. Got the purple hands waving and the purple and blue gradient peace signs. Ghetto says when out to eat, Mabel, you don't ask.
John Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
Ghetto's going to get himself in trouble. Doing good. How are you, Lisa? We are all doing very well. Thank you. At least speaking for me, like one of the homies says, speaking for myself, we're doing good. Oh, and I see the mouse is still showing. See, that's weird. Sometimes the mouse shows up on Zoom, sometimes it doesn't. So if I wanted to be real mean, I could probably come over here and do this and
Ghetto's
forget
gonna
all
wind up
about
in the
that mouse. Do what, Chris?
Ghetto's gonna wind up in a doghouse with his wife.
Yeah. I hope she's not watching tonight, but we all know that Ghetto's at Aunt Mary's and he always goes to Natasha, so no concern of that. I am here in one of the Old Town Illinois peace and quiet. Give myself time to ponder. Uh, I I hear you. I understand. Lisa's good and she can't complain. Well, I think we all complain from time to time, except me. I never complain. I'm the most laid back, non-complaining person that I happen to know. Really? Nothing from nobody? Not even Greg said anything? Oh my goodness. We're slipping. Long
What the
Dog
heck you
drops
want
the.
me to say?
How was dinner? Let's go with that. Okay. My niece texted me while I was taking my nap and asked me if I was hungry, and I said, "Yep." And then she said, "What do you want?" I'm like, "You buying? I don't care." So we ended up getting Burger King. I got some coupons in the mail yesterday, so she did use that. It actually was really tasty tonight. Maybe because I haven't had their hamburger in a while, but it was really, really good. I think she wanted to go to McDonald's or Wendy's, and I'm like, well, if my vote counts on this, I choose Wendy's because I'm not a big McDonald's fan. And the Wendy's is actually closer than McDonald's as well. So Dr. Ghetto gets a LOL from Mabel.
The Baconator.
The Baconator.
All that bacon.
KFC is better. I like KFC. I just can't afford KFC, and they closed the local KFC here. Next, it's like a mile and a half up the road. They shut it completely down, and that thing had been there. I'm going to say I think at KFC had been there at least 50, maybe longer years. I remember being there when I worked on this side of town. So it looks like that might be the same link that Long Dog's posted twice now.
My Pizza Hut. They closed down. I didn't realize they closed down, but they're moving in the Kroger Shopping Center to a smaller building.
They probably did away with dining in seating and went to
They
delivery and
did. And
pickup only.
I don't understand that. Why would they do
Staffing,
that?
because they don't have to staff anybody to clean the tables and cook and wait on people. It's just a delivery service only or a pickup service only. That's just a business move. If you're,
They
go ahead.
There's one last time I was up there in Augusta, there was one there, a dine-in that had a buffet and everything. And far as I know, it's still open.
Yeah, I remember those with Pizza Hut way back in the 70s and 80s. Boy, that's there to say when they had buffets Monday through Friday, like I think it was 11 to 2. And those were always good to go to. When I lived over in Charleston, Illinois, the Pizza Hut there that is now out of business had the same thing. I think it's driven by how much money they make and whether their business makes them operational or not. Long Dog says Pizza Hut oftentimes is in too large of a space for patrons who want to eat at the establishment. Most people are ordering. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Long Dog or Ski Man says that every eatery is too expensive these days. Very true. Very, very true. Except for Burger King and McDonald's if you use the point system. I don't belong to any of their. I don't have either app on my phone, and I don't plan on having either app on their phone. I don't go to McDonald's. I avoid it. I don't go. I used to like their coffee, not anymore. Let's see. John and Scott are talking leftovers from grilling. Oh my gosh, yeah. Um, I'm out. My grill doesn't have any gas, and I don't have a wood grill or a charcoal grill yet, so I haven't grilled in probably 3 or 4 months now, and I like to grill. Then who do we have to blame for that? You know, here in California, fast food restaurants, the guy's getting like 16 an hour or more. Look at your and McDo. McDonald's good for chicken nuggets. Yeah. Um, I did like the McDonald's McRib years ago when it first came out. And I heard rumors that it's getting ready to come back out again in specific locations or limited locations. Um, I don't know, but it was pretty good. I did like it. And it's just pieced together meat. It's not a true rib, so to speak. Long dog, communist socialism, everyone with their call, they've been. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just the way the world is going. It just happens. Good to see Mabel. Good to see Lisa. Good to see Missy. Good to see Long Dog, Scott, Jan, John, Ski. Greg, you better put a comment in there if you want to be on the scroll. If you don't put a comment now that we're live, you will not be on the scroll. Got 13 people. Mabel asked, "Why are we talking food?" Well, that's just a conversation. Bring up what would you like to talk about? You want to give me the fist again, Mabel? Come on, join Zoom. We'll just duke it out right here. Oh, you have an empty stomach. Okay, yeah. Well, go eat. Hey, what about me? Good to see me. Ghetto, I would have gotten to you. I was doing the scroll. I don't have it right there in front of me like I used to. I quit doing that. And it works out much better. Three things are running: OBS, Zoom, and the studio. That's it. Nothing else is running. The DaVinci machine is running, but there's nothing opened on it to distract me. What was that? Oh, I guess I missed that. Ski Man says, "Ghetto, I see you." How Mabel? Greg is asking Mabel how her day was. Oh my! Thanks for asking, Greg. I appreciate that. I am shy on Zoom. You are not. You did a fantastic job joining Zoom recently. We need to get you back on Zoom. We can duke it out.
Who cares about you?
We still
Good
need some.
question. Let's take a poll on who cares about me. Johns is asking Scott, did you see Sheriff Country? I have not seen Sheriff Country yet or Fire Country. Mabel is asking, good weather, good weather earlier here in Illinois. We had an absolutely gorgeous day today in Indiana. John put 22. I didn't even get to the put a one in chat yet, and John puts 22. Ghetto says he doesn't care about me. Well, let's go to the three dots. And what are my options on the three dots for Ghetto Fortnite? I can remove. I can put user in timeout. I can hide on the channel. Options galore.
Is your name like a computer?
Oh, funny. That's cool. Do what, Chris?
Does your niece like a computer?
Oh my God, she loving that computer. I was in there earlier tonight, right before the show started, because I wanted to thank her for dinner. I forgot to do that. And she went to Goodwill and picked up a $10 chair that's better than my chair. I told her it's going to disappear. The chairs are going to change positions, change rooms. Um, she wanted to buy a 1 terabyte SSD NVMe drive, and I said, "Why? You have a terabyte storage spinning drive on the computer." She's like, "I do." I'm like, "Yeah." And I showed her, and she says, "Oh, I didn't even know that." So I think she's probably still going to end up. In fact, I need to ask John if there's another NVMe slot on that motherboard for her to do that. Now, if you were to tell me there's not, I'm not going to break my heart. She's already got the spinning storage, so she's good. Greg says it's 47, going to go down to 42. That's comfortable. Oh, really? The
She
battery
play,
levels are low after 20 minutes. Wow. That is
does she play
interesting.
Fortnite?
She's not playing Fortnite. She was playing a couple other ones. She's not sure on Destiny 2 yet. I know the one game she was playing, she was like, no pun intended, she was killing it. She reminded me a little of Ghetto because she's using a bow and arrow very, very accurately. I mean, I wouldn't understand how the game works. And she's like, oh wait, moves over here, close the bow. Oh wait, and I mean, it was amazing to watch. She's really, really good at it. Just playing with Ken, we care about him. Yeah, we know you're just messing around, Ghetto. We do know that. And I was kidding about putting you in the waiting room or timing you out or whatever, but I found it absolutely hilarious. Another big word I shouldn't be trying to use. Prices for storage are going up. Yeah, she found I think it was a black Western Digital for under $90 for a terabyte. Now, did John answer my question yet? Let me go look
190 for a terabyte.
for a terabyte. Yeah, on it. Excuse me, it was on Amazon. There's an M.2 on the motherboard or OS 2. Yeah. I think I've got her convinced not to do it right now, and I told her, well, if you do that, I want the spinning drive. I mean, one more spinning drive, what's that gonna hurt? I'm gonna be worse than Darren Gilholm at some point in time. You guys know that, right? By the Western Digital, I'm staying away from Samsung drives. I don't care about the price. Just too untrustworthy, in my opinion. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Company
How
let me
many
down big
drives does
time.
Darren have?
I don't remember. I know a couple years ago he lost like 200 gigabyte in one setting, but that wasn't what made that story interesting and or funny. He goes, but that's nothing. He turned around and did it again on the same day. So he was not a happy camper, but he was like, Darren doesn't really get upset about anything. He was laughing and joking all the way through it. So if it had been me and I lose 200 gigabyte of data, you probably don't want to be around me for at least a day. I probably would not be a very pleasant person to be around. Western Digital, yeah, I've got a Western Digital.
Did
And
the
then
drives completely die?
I don't think they died, Chris, but it's been so long ago, I don't really remember. I think he just lost the data that was on him, if I remember
I got
right.
a way. I got a way to recover data, but it's very iffy if it works. I mean,
John's asking Mabel if she's doing okay. He forgot to put the word Illinois/Iowa babe in there. And I knew Mabel would be here tonight. I got an email from her earlier in the evening saying she would be here, but she did not do a live stream tonight because I had inquired with her if she was going to do a live stream tonight, which is actually good because I took a nap. I needed a nap. I was kind of burnt out, frustrated on the issues that's going on with the Da Vinci machine. So I couldn't go play golf like I wanted to, and I let my feelings be known on that to someone. I'll go tomorrow. I will get in a round of golf tomorrow. Hey, Mabel, if you want to come over, you're in Illinois. You're only 2 hours away. Jump over here and you can walk the golf course with me. How well are you at handling a camera? I'm asking for a friend, by the way. Do you like the game of golf? Do you like to walk? Well, I know she likes to walk. I seen her do a video when she was mowing her lawn, and oh my gosh, she's out there with a push mower mowing this lawn that probably could have required a tractor. I'll put it this way: if it was my yard, it would have been a riding lawnmower. There's no way I'm pushing that. So my hat and respect, my hat is off, and my respect to you for doing that. I understand, Mabel. I understand. Not a problem.
you ever
So
see
you
a
didn't have.
lawnmower? You ever see a lawnmower you stand up on?
I have seen those. Those became popular, what, about 4 or 5 years ago, I think. A lot of landscape.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
We had a mower deck that was like 3 feet wide, I think. It might have been 4, I don't really remember. And then we had a blade we could put on the front to move snow. Yes, snow and dirt if needed. And I had fond memories of that. I really did enjoy doing that. We started out with the push mower, and then my dad finally got wise and realized that it shouldn't take 3 days to mow the lawn. We had 4 different sections of that yard to mow. Good memories of growing up on that farm. Good memories.
Yeah, that's called a bush hog on the back of a tractor.
Is Robert? Robert, hey, keeping me off from trying to take a nap. Sorry about that. RM, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Go look at chat real quick. John's saying, okay, Mabel, it's a good thing to be alone sometimes. Yeah, it is. Oh, you guys are funny. Funny. Watching on my phone from the In-N-Out drive-through line. Oh my goodness, In-N-Out burger sounds so good right now. You ever get the chance to get an In-N-Out hamburger, get it. By all means, do not pass that opportunity up. First restaurant when we went to San Diego, was it last year or 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. Anyway, that's the first restaurant we ate in the state of California, was In-N-Out. Shot a video of it too as well. Then when we got to Tony's, we went to In-N-Out. Think I like In-N-Out a little bit. Yeah, Jeff, that's great. All right, anybody got anything else? We're coming up on 30 minutes. Yeah, I love In-N-Out.
You can go to Harrington, Texas, where Tim Tech lives, and eat that In-N-Out where he works.
He works at Whataburger.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
I have memories of working at Whataburger. I will find a picture of me getting an award when I was 18 years old from working at Whataburger. I had an afro that was about out to there, if you can imagine that. Me, a white dude with an afro, out to about there. I will dig that picture. I do have it. If you keep calling me doctor, I will have to change my YouTube channel name. Okay, Mud, got it. Mud, Ghetto Mud. We have Five Guys. Five Guys burgers is different. I've eaten there like twice.
John Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
John says hello to Greg Guy. Yeah, the SpeakerBot StreamerBot is working. Hopefully the dancing girls are going to work here in a minute. I have no idea. I still haven't changed them. We're still the same. I'll get around to doing that one of these days. So let's see if that Long Dog dropped another link in chat. Let's go see what that's about. Hopefully it's not the same one as the other two. Is that Long Dog? Only drop the link once. You don't need to keep repeating it 3 and 4 and 5 times. One time is sufficient. Just once, my friend. Just once. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Golden light, shine, shine. Every step, a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Well, I owe some apologies. I didn't see Susanna Morgan. I did not see Faith, and I didn't see Wintermute, and I do apologize for that. The only reason I know you were in chats because you were on the scroll. To be on the scroll, you have to make a chat comment. So Mabel asked Ghetto if he liked the name, and he said, yep, Boston Blue Oil is on right now. Good show. I've still not watched it. I may one of these days. Tonight's Sheriff and Fire Country. That's the two shows I watch on Friday night. You really need to do what that link is, one of the first things. Yeah, it's fine, but we don't need the link put in chat 3 times. We need it 1 time, and then we can. I've got it running 3 times now because it's the same link. People will figure it out, and then if need be, I'll pass it along to people. I mean, not that I'm an expert on that. So Mabel, go ahead, John. Give me the English. Give me one more. If you guys would like to join us on the Zoom panel, kz00m@gmail.com. Send me an email, ask for credentials. Thank you, John. And I will get them to him. You missed it, Ski. Remember, there is a 10-second cooldown. So if 2 people put it in about the same time, Ghetto's saying, no, we need it 18 times. That's a reference to something Alex said years ago. I'm not sure what Ghetto is referring to. So don't forget Doug Betts tomorrow. I do believe Doug's going to have a live show tomorrow. I know Rick is not having a live show tomorrow. And I will have one tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. And I'll try to get it scheduled a little earlier. That's going to depend on how this little adventure with the Da Vinci machine goes. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you tomorrow night. And I'll see some of you on Doug's tomorrow, if you're lucky.